right, Beisel Bros episode 44. Special guest Wanye Gretz.
Whoop, whoop.
And, of course, Randy and Rick. Randy, we always start with you, your favorite athlete at the 40.
Yeah, well, it's always going to piss Wanye off.
Do not.
Just wait. Because I had like 10 guys. I only picked 2. Obviously, like our Lord and Savior. Now, don't turn the light off. This is a thing. We're in Oilers Nation studio right now. Everybody jerks off to Draisaitl. All these guys that don't do fuck all. Okay, it's Chrissy Pronger. No, but this is the thing, man. If you're like a Draisaitl lover, why? What has he done, man? Nothing. Chris Pronger? No, just wait. Chris Pronger's the star on my tree, buddy. Okay, like you know when you hang the star.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when Ted goes into Arnold's house and hangs the star on his tree and Jingle All the Way?
Of course.
I have to make sure that Chris Pronger, I hang him on.
And I lift Randy up like this.
Yeah, and I'm like 240 pounds. He's
like Lion King up
right.
to nicest star.
Like Chris Pronger, like me and Jared, like he's in our top 5. I would say athletes of all time, probably. Yeah.
You do know that he ruined Edmonton.
He didn't.
Yes, he did.
But hold on, Wanye. He provided me with the greatest memories of my entire life.
That's fantastic. Then what happened?
The raw depression, but
yes. But it's just like anything. Like
have
when
some
you
self-respect,
but
and don't let somebody who disrespects you like that be your favorite. It's like people like Evander Kane.
No, but he
retarded.
Look, he had to leave. Okay, I don't know if I can disclose what he did on the show. Yeah, exactly.
Around the rim?
Yeah. But his wife is okay. Now I'm just let's okay.
You know who never made you make that noise? Leon Draisaitl. Because he doesn't do shady shit.
No, I think we should trade Draisaitl, but can I
for Darlene and a first?
Can we just Rick's making faces. Okay. Can I get to my second guy that I love, number 44?
Of course, buddy.
Please do.
James Starks for Green Bay. This guy, no, shut up.
Starks?
This guy should have been a bell cow. Eddie Lacy was there, who was also great. James Starks, for some reason, is my favorite obscure running back. I thought this guy was an absolute stud. He'd only get about 10 carries a game, but he was a receiving running back, but he's big. He was like a little bit smaller, like Brandon Jacobs.
I was going to say that's who you reminded me.
James Starks was an absolute stud. Let's talk a little more sports, right? Instead of Pronger. I think James Starks was an absolute star. Yeah. He never kind of got that workload that I wanted him to get because I thought he could have been an unbelievable player. He still was great in his role, but that's who came to my mind. I see Pronger's our favorite athlete, and James Stark's my favorite obscure running back. So I was excited for number 44 on the show. So
yeah, I was too, but for a very specific reason. And it goes back to when I used to love in Montreal, just at French guys. And so I'm going Stephane Richer at my favorite 44.
Yeah, remember when we went to that old timers game and he had like 10 goals, bro? Like he could have still played, man.
No, when he blew it through the net like Shea Weber in the Olympics, that's like when I started to love
Stephane Richer was the ultimate video game player because he was like 90, so he has 99 shots.
Yes, you can just hit clappers.
Yes, he was so elite, man.
Yeah, so I'm going Richer money line for my pick. Rick, I know these 44 wasn't as tough, but we know that 40s have been tough. Rick, do you have a guy at 44?
Obviously, it's Mr. Kelly, Sheldon Surrey.
Kelly.
Yeah, she's a wrestling girl.
And she's really hot.
Oh yeah, Sheldon Surrey's got that look.
Yeah,
he's also really hot.
It's Sheldon's ex-wife. I was unaware of.
I was at the airport one time, and Sheldon Surrey.
This guy's got a roster like Jeter.
Surrey? Oh yeah,
of course.
I was at the airport waiting in line to leave, and Sheldon Surrey got walked around the line because he's better than us insects, right? And that's fine. But he had the deepest V T-shirt on.
That was the era.
And he had aviators hung in them.
That was the era, though.
Yeah, the jersey short, like 08 era,
Yeah, and then he had, hold on now, he had like a leather bracelet on, and he was holding hands with what you guys think every girl at the gym is.
Yeah,
that was actually that girl,
right?
And she was like mad and had her shades on in the airport, and I was immediately fully erect.
Yeah,
but Sheldon Surrey is cut from a better cloth than these rest of these pigeons,
except for his wrist.
Except for his wrist.
Well, he didn't sacrifice the wrist for the rest of him.
Whatever. Yeah.
How
would you rather hold on? Would you rather have Cleffer's shoulder or his wrist?
His wrist, because
what about
like
Cleffer's shoulder?
No, I have a question for these two absolute Oilers guys right here. Okay. Would you rather have Surrey manning this unit or Boosh?
Boosh. Present day Sheldon Surrey?
Like, hold on, prime
30 goal dead puck era Surrey.
Surrey. It's not even close.
Yeah. Oh, Rick.
I'm sticking with Boosh. I understand.
I knew I'd get a good
Surrey brought some grit to the lineup too. But I'm just gonna roll. Yeah, no. Look, only so many defensemen to put up as many points as Boosh did. Boosh, he's done what he's done. I'm sticking with the guy here.
All right. Okay. All right. That's fair.
But yeah, no, like Surrey was, that was
with him in his prime in Montreal when he had like how many overtime winners, he used to like cross the blue line, blow it past guys, man.
He had a bomb.
Yeah.
Look at should McDavid and Draisaitl haven't done anything in their lives? Look at this.
Well,
look at what they're packing now. Look at them.
No, I'm just saying, for the audience's reference, he's just showing the wags.
Okay, one in Celeste.
No, they're
should be kept in a penthouse and never asked to touch the Edmonton soil. They should be picked up in a helicopter and driven to the airport, and then they're lowered down like Navy SEALs into a private jet, and they go back to France. They're better than this.
Okay, well, who'd you rather have, Burnaby, Joe, or Draisaitl, prime versus prime? There's only one right answer. So
Sakic.
Okay.
Okay,
okay.
But these aren't normal scenarios. Leon Draisaitl sucks. Okay, Sakic would be better than them.
No, I never said he sucked.
I said he has done nothing.
Well, yes.
That means he sucks.
Oh, he's done. He's provided me with great memories, just like Chris Pronger. It's the same thing.
Yeah, 9 years of good memories versus 1 year, and then shitting on the city, and we're in the decade of darkness as a result. There's all these little rats like Todd Harvey left because Pronger left.
Todd Harvey.
Samsonov left.
Todd Harvey came like. Oh, I guess he came.
Matt Green.
He came back.
What about Matt Green?
Matt Green pissed everybody off because he took
so many minors.
Yeah, exactly.
Way too many minors. Game, man. Quit taking minors.
You got to take minors.
You got to
take incidental.
You got to take double minors, man, in clutch situations.
Yeah.
What's your double minor per clutch ratio?
Okay, well, Pronger's a hero to us. Please, just
I've reversed. Listen,
he's one of the best defensemen of all time.
I reverse retired his number. In my head, there are no other 44s because he's such a fucking loser.
So you don't have a 44.
Because I hate Chris Pronger so much.
Lonnie, do you have a guy on the top of your head at 44?
Wait, who's your least favorite athlete? Is it
Chris Pronger
over Evander Kane?
Yes.
Wow.
Evander Kane didn't make McDavid and Draisaitl leave.
You know, it's funny because we agree on most shit. This is probably our biggest gripe by far.
A guy who retired 20 years ago.
Who played 1 year. We were like, fucking 12 years old.
Now, you guys, we do have to get into a really important topic, and it does have to do with former Oilers. Jack Campbell retired at the age of 34. Does anybody have any thoughts? I have.
Well, this guy's already making faces.
I know he is. He's just like he's squirming in his chair. I'm just gonna say one thing. I might get like bashed by some of the analytics guys for this, but he was a first round pick. Like a goalie going the first round is rare. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, the season we signed him from the season that he played for the Leafs, I think he had like a 2.6 goals against. So it wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when he came here with the mental and everything, he didn't play well. I'm open to getting shit on for this. I know Rick is he's also oozing
like a Dubai hooker.
Yeah, I can see like something's rising in his little shorts down there. So what I'll say is I thought that the signing was actually good
at the time.
Yes.
I think I think it was a year too long, but whatever. Nobody saw him falling off the cliff the way he did.
Okay.
Like I forget which GM brought him in, to be honest with you, but I will not sit there and rag on him too hard for that one because the entire world thought it was a decent signing, maybe a hair too expensive, a hair too long, but nobody saw him falling off a cliff the way he did. That was insane.
Yeah. Wande, do you have any thoughts on Jack Campbell, one of your former favorite athletes?
Well, you never wish badly upon a guy. And I think if you sign...
He was a good dude, by the way.
If you sign a 5-year deal, and prior to that point, you've been a professional, which he has. There wasn't like a history of crazy shit happening or anything like that in his life.
Yeah.
than to go that far off the grid and be out of the game.
He had some off ice.
Yes,
lots of off ice.
So I'm just gonna say, like, I would never like kick a guy when he's down.
Yeah,
and be like, oh, you've got like substantial emotional and mental problems, you piece of shit. That's not gonna help the situation.
Yeah,
not my money. As an Oilers fan, there's been several times throughout the franchise where we've made moves that set us back horribly. And
2017.
What?
Everything in the summer of 2017.
Well, Griffin Reinhart to me was the one.
Well,
that
I want to hear what
Wanye's.
I want to hear what he has to
Griffin
say.
Reinhart's one.
Yeah.
When we had who's the guy who went to Anaheim, the goalie, or sorry, the defenseman who was really, really good.
Lubo
Vishnowsky just deciding no and leaving for nothing when he was the cornerstone of our defense. That set us back huge.
Nothing to bring Cat pissed me off, dude.
Clefbaum having the injuries
McDavid.
he had with the contracts that he had. That guy should still be playing for the Oilers. Right
yeah,
now.
that was a big one.
And when we're talking about the fucking Oilers defense sucking, where you have to factor in the Clefbaum piece just coming off the board.
Yeah, because he was a
and
top
Adam
and
Larson's
father passing away,
and then not want to be here.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. I don't either.
And I think Jack Campbell at this point in his life falls into that category.
On the topic of you saying the contract wasn't bad, you guys all agreeing. Like Darryl's contract at the time, I didn't think was bad after that Winnipeg series.
I don't think it's
he was an
bad
absolute. Now. He was better.
He played 40.
But when Radish is getting the
same
same amount of money, and he had one good year, and he's like 31 in Toronto.
Terrible contract.
Darryl with that long of a tenure here in Edmonton, I don't think is that big of a ripoff in the next 3 years.
I think it hurt right after because he didn't just live up to it. I think San Jose, like with the cap, so he's got a good deal with
Think
it.
about this.
But the Darryl deal at the time was about the potential too.
Yeah.
Because he was a stud in that series,
twice.
Even though he got swept. He
they
was a
bridged
stud.
him twice. If they'd locked him in at $5 million a year for 7 years,
yeah,
I think history will record Jake Wallman's contract's way worse than Darryl's.
Yeah.
Way worse.
But
$7 million.
I mean, if we're talking Oilers fuck ups though, like not I know the Kachuk thing was is like hindsight or whatever, but I think when Columbus's Jim Jarmo Kekalainen didn't draft him, I think wasn't that a red flag to me? That was a red flag to me. And it would
draft Puljujärvi.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah.
I mean, these are all like hindsight bullshit, and I'm glad in a way Kachuk went to Calgary because it reinvigorated the fuck out of the rivalry. It was some of the greatest games ever. We would
Matthew Kachuk would have a statue in the city.
He would. We would have a cup. We would have a cup if that pick was.
We were never gonna draft him. We were looking at Sergachev if we didn't go with Puljujärvi. We talked about this on ONR yesterday.
Okay.
Hit you with a Rizzler.
Sergachev wouldn't have been too bad,
right? He's a good.
There was
player,
almost a trade because they're like Edmonton, Calgary, and Columbus all had particular players they were looking at, and there was almost a three-way trade where we would have gone back to 6 and taken Sergachev. That was, and then we were going to get. Oh shit! I can't. Just a player off the Flames too. It would have been a good player.
Have I been mature about this whole Jack Campbell situation?
And right? I wanted to ask you one thing.
Can I tell you now the truth?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask you, do you think that him and Penner can start like a woodworking thing or no?
Listen, that was an honest mistake. So you know that guy messaged us?
Oh, look at that. Wait.
He lives in Edmonton.
Penner or the other? Hold on, fake Penner messaged you?
He's like, I'll come on your show. I'm like, okay, come on 1 year old. He's like, okay.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing.
But he has to make, you should get him.
He's got to bring in a piece of wood.
Can he bring in some samples?
I'm going to get him to sign a Dustin Penner jersey.
Perfect.
No, you got to get him to
use. You have a Penner one?
Get one made.
You have a logo. Get him to make your logo out of wood.
Yeah, good call.
Thank you.
Let him show
that's just a thinking man, right?
But here's what I don't like about Jack Campbell. He goes off social because he's having a reboot. And his first post back is a carousel of how carefree his life is in California now. And in the first photo, he's driving a Lamborghini with a book as well.
No.
So it's like, you see the Lambo logo. Are you driving while you're reading? Are you pulled over reading while you were driving? I don't like I have
theatrics.
I have $31 million from you people.
Yeah.
I delivered nothing. Then I probably got a payout upon retirement through insurance.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting on 60 odd mil down in California, and I'm now a life coach.
Well, but sometimes
doing?
Yeah. his retirement's like, now I'm retired and now I'm going to help the next generation. I'm like, to do what?
You don't want
He kind of seems like a nice, positive guy, and I've only heard really good things about him.
He's
off the ice.
super duper nice. In fact, I was invited to his wedding.
You were?
Yes.
You know what? He'd probably be a good life coach.
Rick,
I'm not kidding.
You need to be my life coach. The secrets in your vault.
Oh, I know. Rick
are beyond.
If he's cooler than all 10 of us combined. There's only 3
guys. The joint he went, the place it was at was like $1,200 a night.
If I was invited to Jack Campbell's wedding, I would lead with that when I meet people. I would say, "Hi, how are you?" I was once invited to Jack Campbell's wedding. Hi, how are you? I was invited to Jack Campbell's wedding. Anything else you want to disclose?
I want to disclose one more thing with everybody in the room. I want to know who your least favorite Oiler of all time is because I need to get this off my chest. Easy. And okay, we already know you're Pronger. So Jared.
Come back to me because I have to think about
Rick,
it.
Who's your least favorite Oiler of all time? Because I have 2 like absolute blowout winners I hate. So
I'll think of a non-Chris Pronger one.
Normally I'll go back into the old days for this, but for this one I am sticking with Brandon Manning.
That's your least.
Yeah,
favorite?
it would make sense.
He broke Connor's collarbone, and then we brought his ass in here. Fucking stupid ass GM's like, hey, Connor, you think we can bring? Terrible fucking move.
Yeah, I agree.
Stupid. Yeah.
If there's one thing Connor McDavid has shown us, he does not care who his teammates are as long as it's the best teammates on the ice he can get. Even the guy who broke his collarbone, I guarantee you he signed off on
that. Was weird when they brought him in. That was his rookie year he broke it. I remember we were at Harry Rosen. I bought his jacket.
Yes.
Yeah. Did it come to you?
We were in Iceland and we were all asleep after a night of partying, and Josh Brown screamed on the main floor of this house we'd rented. And I thought like his wife had died. And I went running upstairs. He was lying in bed, staring with bug eyes. He's like, Connor's out for the year. He broke his collarbone.
Yeah.
Randy, who are you thinking of?
Patrick O'Sullivan's by far my least favorite.
POS.
And Justin Schultz. It's not even fucking.
Why Patrick O'Sullivan? Because his dad used to
I'm serious because you guys have to realize when I was a kid, I was like as diehard as you are, okay? Like just like I breathe this shit. When this dumbass got brought in, he was -2 or 3 every game. He was -4 every fucking game. This fucking
it's because his dad was mean to him.
No, but I'm trying like it's like something's kind of gargling.
His dad was so mean to him. He was bad.
Dude, Patrick O'Sullivan by far and Justin Schultz. Justin Schultz, like because obviously he was so poorly mismanaged, looked like the worst player I've ever seen. Yes. Now, obviously, he should play third line D and man the power play, but they just couldn't fucking figure out because it was the dark days. But those 2 guys are just like
Justin Schultz walked so Bouchard could run.
Yes, literally.
You know what I mean? Like he was a smaller role, but
Bouchard's way better.
But that's what I'm saying. He's running.
Yeah, Schultz had a good career though.
Y'all can't see it because he got a squint big, and this is actually something that was used a picture of mine of. But I have a copy of NHL 15 at home with Justin Schultz on the cover, and it's signed.
Wow,
he was on the cover of NHL.
No, you could like put custom
local
covers.
So this was a year that NHL, obviously NHL 15, they launched that day. They did in Edmonton, obviously the Pint downtown. In Calgary, they went to Pint Calgary. Justin Schultz played Mark Giordano online
the good old
version.
Days,
yeah.
But the back online back then wasn't very good, so it wasn't.
We were just such an innocent society.
I'm
gonna go watch him play Gio at the Pint.
We launched that game. So this is a copy. This is my copy at home of NHL 15 with Schultz on the cover and it's signed and was his picture there.
That's valuable.
Well, that actually is.
Wanye, who's your least favorite
Kane.
Oiler? Yeah, Evander. Okay, besides Pronger.
But just one of my least favorite athletes all time, Giordano. That's cool.
He got. I fucking hate him.
Why do you hate him?
Was he could have ended fucking. If we're talking Brandon Manning,
really?
Kind of broken collarbone a rookie when we sucked. That was the one that pissed me off.
Anytime, and the reason I don't like Giordano is because anytime he actually had a chance to hurt McDavid, he would intend. It looked like he intentionally tried to do it. Yeah. No other guy would ever do that because there's unwritten rules. I don't like when guys go around me and crash the net and the goalie's in play in the crease. I think that's. And look, I'm not.
And lots of guys
NHL
like Drew Doughty plays him hard, but he doesn't do that. Giordano's a fucking cunt, man. I don't even want that guy. I want that.
Like when Rob Blake cross-checked Gretzky, the fucking Canada Cup or whatever.
I fucking
Remember
Rob Blake cross-checked.
No, it was Gary Suter.
Gary Suter.
Yeah.
My dad
Blake.
tried to put a bounty on Gary Suter's head.
He didn't let it go, man, ever.
My dad's like a psychopath, though. He had like 800 PIMs in one.
What, he's gonna like hire a biker?
Yes.
I still.
You don't know my dad. He
Ryan
is
Suter
like
nuts.
He'll kill your ass, man. Like seriously. He had like 700 PIMs in 1 year for Nate hockey. Yeah. My dad. He's like a fucking goon of goons.
Would he have dealt with Jack Campbell?
No, he likes Jack Campbell to his grave. But the thing is,
if you sit around with
this
Jack,
thing,
he's doing his best.
I think we all like Jack Campbell. G or Dan was a piece of fucking shit.
I have an Oiler that's my least favorite of all time. Steve Smith.
For that own goal?
Yeah. Steve Smith.
Yeah.
Every dad hates Steve Smith.
Yeah, dude.
Go home and ask your dad how much they hate Steve Smith.
It's funny though, because there's very little logic in that hate is very fandom and very like
well, yeah,
you don't think about it because that goal is like in halfway through the second period. It's not near the third. Yeah. They had a lot of time to come back and score.
Yeah.
They were not able to.
Especially,
but yeah, that goal was not like 30 seconds left in the game.
Okay,
that goal
that's how every dad in my life made it seem. Yeah. You know, when you go into your dad's garage, there's just Jenna Jameson posters, just cigarettes smoking, nobody can see each other. All they talk about Steve Smith ruined everything.
They're Chris Pronger.
Yes.
Right? We just have a different 9/11 a generation later, right? That's our 9/11. One of the classiest things, and Gretzky's taken a bit of a beating later in life, but he's such a good person. When he gave Steve Smith the cup,
hold on, Rick.
Why? No, because people are turning their back on Gretz. It's so stupid.
Because
I will.
Politics.
Do you guys remember when all those woke idiots were like change Wayne Gretzky drive to like I don't know, like Greta Thunberg way? It's like holy fuck, you guys are fucking NPCs.
That's what they named.
You guys are fucking morons.
Did you know that?
Holy shit.
Because they're woke.
Yeah.
Okay, so
not woke anymore. They'd be unwoke.
Oh shit! Now they'd be closed.
All right, moving on, Randy. We got to get
into the classy thing Gretzky did was when they won the cup the next year.
Sorry, keep going.
Your brother, the commissioner, gave Gretzky the cup, and he gave it to Steve Smith.
Yep.
To like close the storyline on Steve Smith.
A little closure.
But doesn't that just show how privileged boomers are? Like this, like no, seriously. Well, you guys have 4 cups or 3. I don't know what the fuck they're at. No, I know there's 5. At the time, how many they have?
They had 3. That
was okay. So they had 3 cups at the time. And these fucking guys are whining about this shit. I'm serious. If Bouchard shot it off our goal, he's like, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? I have so many rings. I'm so rich. I don't give a fuck. You guys are that upset. And then
they weren't rich.
And then you had Warren Moon slinging it. No, they're not. Boomers in general.
Oh, yeah. But in 1984, they weren't rich. So.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying these guys' lives were so great that they're whining about Steve Smith.
What about Warren Moon?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Like they had a lot of
they had a lot of championships in this fucking city, man. Like
the 80s were a good time.
Yeah. And these guys are crying about Steve Smith. It's like, it's serious.
Steve Smith.
Guys, be serious. We would be like, let's say we beat Florida the last years and maybe we had a phantom goal going, maybe like Wallman threw it out trying to hit a skate. Like Dan Boyle didn't triple overtime against the Avs.
Yes.
Like you guys, I'd be like, yeah, it sucks, man. It was an innocent play. Like I wouldn't even care, man. I'm saying
so once
happy.
The cup is solidified, the pressure is off.
Yeah,
I agree.
Well, you have 3 and 4 years.
Right,
think, you get bummed out about that would have been fun to be the 4th one, but I've got a couple things to look back on.
But their grudge is crazy, man.
It is insane.
Well, no,
Chris Pronger's biography has to be one of the top 5 worst books ever put to print. It's so small, and then Menzies read it and put it into AI, and it's all AI written. The Olympics get 1 page in his book.
Yeah.
Like, it's embarrassing, man. That guy's a piece of shit.
Can we move on to another piece of shit, Enzo Fernandes? Anybody?
Yeah. Do you think why are you against Enzo Fernandes?
I just heard he's the biggest piece of shit of all time.
Oh, I mean, Argentina's known for some.
Well, this is the only topic I wanted to talk about really today.
Okay.
Why Argentina looks the way it does.
Was that the worst game you guys have ever seen? I think
who
is
that guy though that you hate before we get into it?
Oh, Enzo Fernandes?
Yeah, who is that?
Well, he took the red.
The red, yeah.
He's the guy who got kicked out of the game.
All my
scored
immigrant friends from Chile and Italy all say he's a piece of garbage, and then he did something stupid in the game. So I just wanted to like speak on him quickly.
Yeah.
That's the worst. That might be the worst sporting event I've ever seen. It might be in the top 5.
It's crazy in the World Cup final you don't get a shot attempt.
Yeah.
Like that's
because they were not good enough to be there, but they were gifted that game.
But Rick, I get they're not technically not good enough to be there. But if like Canada would have fucking buzzed to get a goal in that game.
We don't know that.
We would have got a couple
well,
shots.
If Jonathan David was benched, we maybe could have scored.
Do you know how many goals Spain let in during the World Cup? Anybody?
1.
3.
One goal.
1.
One fucking goal. That's why they won the fucking
But
thing.
you know what's crazy? My buddy at work that watched out AJ, he was telling, because he's from Spain, he was telling me they have won. They're the Euro champs, women and men's. They're the World Cup champs, women and men's. They're the under 21 champs. They're no one even has talked about the pure dominance of this team, man.
Now hold on. There's a women's World Cup?
Yeah, that girl.
I don't believe it.
But that girl got kissed.
I don't believe it, Jared.
You don't know about that lesbian that got kissed?
Why would they do that? What? Lesbian?
No, see, now you're interested.
Yeah,
see, I knew you'd be interested.
You won me back.
The guy that ran the federation kissed some fucking lesbian, and there's like this massive lawsuit. You didn't
about
this
he
shit?
got fired.
See,
yeah.
No, I'm not on those reading lists.
It's so dumb. Like that is just like it's a thing they do. It's a kiss on the cheek. Right?
But no, Rick, it's not.
He kissed her on the lips?
Rick, okay, so this was a massive topic that I talked about the other day. They don't do that. Okay, so my buddy filled me in. They don't do that. Okay, number 1 in Spain. It's not kissing. No. It's not a kissing culture. Okay, number 2, this guy doesn't know this chick. My impression was they were buddies.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we won. Let me kiss you. I'm so happy. We won the World Cup. She didn't even know this dude. And she was a fucking lesbian. I was going to say the D word. Yeah. She is a lesbian. So
she's a lesbian.
She's fantastic. It was that Hanrahan's wife.
Yes.
Yeah. So
shout out to Hanrahan's wife.
Yeah.
Too, man.
Suzanne sucks pussy. You never seen that?
What are you talking
He made
about?
Hanrahan go
what
nuts.
Show, movie,
album? You don't know that Braden had that empty netter and they got the 2 points? You don't know about this shit? When once he made Hanrahan lose his mind. He chased Dunlop out of the net.
Yeah.
Braden slid it home mid-cheese like Halsey used to do in 2010. And they got the 2 points. So this is a thing, though, I have to say.
That's why that manager kissed that lady.
Right.
Because of Slapshot.
So anyways, there's a big thing about this, man. Like he got fired and it was a huge thing, man. And
guilty of sexual assault.
Yeah, I thought this was blown out of proportion, but once I found out the real story, this chick didn't know him, and her being a lesbian.
Was it on the cheek?
No, on the lips.
In front of everybody?
Yes.
What's this guy doing?
I don't know, man. When I first saw, I was like, oh yeah, they're buddies or whatever. Who cares? Like, you kiss your girlfriend's friends, like
always,
right? It's fine. You're buddies, right?
Yeah,
but it was, it wasn't like
kissing
that.
cousins, dude.
Kissing everybody.
Come on, kissing cousins.
Anyways, so Spain has absolutely dominated the world.
And that's a Spanish guy that did that kissing.
He was the president of the federation. I don't even think he was Spanish.
Israel.
Yeah, he was practicing on the wall, obviously.
He was actually from Israel.
Okay, this just brings me to my next point. Is what's the worst sporting event you guys have ever seen? Because this is in my top.
Is it like a letdown?
Game 6, Florida Oilers. I left after the first 10 minutes and went for a 2-hour bike ride. Went to 7-Eleven.
Oh, and Reinhardt had 7 goals.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm serious, you guys. I did not watch 50 minutes out of 60 of that game. I left. As soon as it was like 3-0, I went for a bike. I went to the old 7-Eleven, our neighborhood. The clerk had the game on, and it was like 6-1 or whatever. And I was like, I haven't seen a second.
I think Game 5 was worse for me last year.
Really?
Yeah.
This is recent memory. This isn't all
Game
time.
7,
Recent memory.
No, Wanya, you know why? Okay, just hold on. Wanya, you know why?
It's 2-1. It's
Dude,
just so
one
shit.
goal away in 1 period from winning the cup.
You know why Game 5 pissed me off even more? Was because it was if we win that home game, okay?
Yeah.
Even if we lose in Game 6 to Florida, it's a win-win. If we win there, we're all ecstatic. We finally get the cup. If we lose, we have game 7 at home. That's like once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah.
So when we lost that game, I knew we were fucked, and that's right. And we lost like 12-0. Whatever the fuck it was.
That's when
Brad Marchand he absolutely opened all of our mouths and stuck his 5.8-inch pecker down all of our throats.
My throat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all
my
I can say is
throat.
ow. Yeah, exactly.
My worst sporting event of all time is 06 Game 7.
Yeah.
What about game 1?
Okay, can we not be
Game
They
1?
blew the 5.
Can we not be Oilers fans for a
Chris Pronger
second and
penalty shot?
pick a different sporting event?
Okay.
Because
No.
that game is in my top 5. Just as a neutral. What's the worst neutral sporting event you've ever seen?
The World Cup this year probably is in the top 3
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
I have to go through my Rolodex of all the games I've ever watched,
Okay.
but is there something that comes to
I
your
think the
mind?
Super Bowl this year is horrific, man.
It was
Also
terrible.
Terrible.
it was horrendous. Recency bias a little bit, but
I'm just brainstorming
The
here.
bloody sock. There was no reason for it to be bloody.
Hey,
Stop
Rick,
doing
come
that,
on,
Kurt
man.
Schilling.
This is
I
just-
love these guys as grudges because I have grudges too. I hate Rory McIlroy because he's lost me so much money in my life. These guys, Harold Varner's lost me 50 grand to 60 grand in my life.
Who's that, pray tell?
Harold Varner 3, this black guy from North Carolina's on Live Tour now.
You
He's
were
a
betting on
golfer.
Live?
No, he just
he's
fucked
used
over
to be
my
on the
team.
PGA,
man.
yeah.
My team on DraftKings was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he was like 90th. And I was like, if this asshole just made the cut, I'd be a millionaire right now. So you always have those
What about
guys.
Davis Love.
The third or the
tried to
fourth?
murder
His son
him
plays
too.
junior.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed about my Twitter, my tweets of Davis Love, the
I
old
know.
guy.
You have to go
Hold on. You
delete
used to
those.
tweet DL3?
Well, this is the problem, case because I'm so fucking smart, K. Davis Love played in a tournament right before the PJ Championship, and where the PJ Championship was being played, he had won previous in his life. He's old as fuck. The thing is, he made fucking 5 birdies in a row to close his round, missed the cut by 1 the previous tournament. It's like, fuck, man, that's crazy. Got hot as fuck. I'm going to roster him next week at the PJ for fucking minimum, right?
Minimum salary.
0.1%. I'm in a 555, $555 contest, American. So like $4,000 Canadian. And I get 5 out of 6 cuts, and Davis Love at 0.1, he's unknown. I'm the only guy
you're
who's
the
with
only
him.
guy.
The guy fucking loses 6 strokes putting. He had like a
Which
7-footer.
at the time was a record on the PGA.
He had a 7-footer for birdie on every hole.
You bet on David Love when he had a 7 putt?
No. He was on my roster, okay? This guy played lights out like I predicted. Nobody else fucking noticed. And he lost 7 strokes in 1 round putting.
So it's one of the worst putting rounds in the history of golf.
If he just if I putted for him, he would have been -6. I would have been a millionaire again.
So
It's just,
what did you do on Twitter?
I was like, I will find you. And I have a specific set of skills. That's what I said. And I see more vulgar.
Davis Love?
And his son, everybody.
Deal
Everybody I can
4?
get my hands on. His wife, his sister's wife, if Bro Durr's not around, that is not allowed to be around. Everybody. I want a piece of everybody. This guy lost me $500,000, man.
What?
Yes. And I was like, I am so innovative, so fucking smart. Brought to you by Cool Bet. And this idiot goes out and does this shit. I
Well,
just
I've been
couldn't-
arrested for threatening Davis Love the 3rd, the 4th, Mrs. Davis
I've
Love,
done all that shit.
and an
I mean,
unrelated mailman. in
I had to
Tallahassee.
delete my old Twitter because I go and like call out WNBA chicks, and I tried to get this game going where like my buddies play. Obviously, we would have dusted them, but they didn't want to
You
play
want to
us.
play the WNBA?
Yeah, or whoever wanted to
Wait, this
play.
is like 2010 before this was like.
yeah, this
cool.
one I could dunk, and I was actually a good athlete, right? Because
Now you're 400.
yeah, not
pounds
400
and
pounds.
40,
I can't move. I'm good at golf, but
Damn.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, Davis Love. We all have our grudges. Obviously, Rick hates Kurt Schilling, right? So,
Terrible.
anyways, the World Cup. In recent memory, it's the worst game I've ever seen. It was so what, but that's why I hate Spain. In fairness, they play every game they play is boring. Their brand has always been boring. That's why I've
New
always
Jersey
hated them.
Devils of the mid-90s.
Yeah, with Ken Danico. It's
Yep,
just,
yep.
it's
From Edmonton,
Yeah,
Canada.
good Edmonton boy.
I think was Matt Vachuk on Devils at one time. I think he was.
Yeah,
I
he's
I-
also from Edmonton.
Dallas Star.
Well, that's
Yeah, and I
just-
worked with his nephew.
Yeah, he went to AOB, Matt Vachuk. Yeah,
I worked with Matt Bachuk's nephew and Steve Smith's son.
there you go.
Damn, Rick.
But yeah, Jacques Lemaire's trap. That's Spain in a nutshell, man.
Yep.
It's
It
very
wins.
fucking boring. But
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
can we talk about my futures bet? I want to talk
Yeah.
about EPH. because I don't even want to talk about the World Cup. It's already a week gone now. I'm old. I mean, if we would have talked out right after, we would have been enraged talking.
It was a boring game. That's all there is to be said.
Horrific.
I have a special pick for all of us. Can I announce it on the show, or are we going to put it on EPH?
We'll put it on EPH.
Okay,
but you want the crossover isn't huge, right?
Okay. No. Yeah, like I just want to talk about this pick. I've been obviously having.
We won't clip it though, Rick.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Well, should I even talk about it then?
You just won't clip it.
Okay. Well, yeah.
We're just say it, man.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, the bag. You can't put the cat back in the bag.
What if it's one of those bags that lets the cat back in?
Okay. Well,
Can't
how
put the
about we use
toothpaste back in the tube?
Wanye, no. Wanye, can we just use this for an EPH clip then instead?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the pick. So I've been scouring menus, cool bet. Obviously, a FanDuel now. DraftKings, there's so much options now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I found out a line of Jalen Coker over 599 receiving yards is like fucking criminal. This is why. By the way, on EPH, when all our futures, any of our props that go live, the only way we can lose is injury. We won't lose due to bad picks. I want everybody to know that you're not going to lose due to X's and O's. Like you're only going to lose to injury. So if you want to, if our guys play more than 15 games, you will win every fucking pick we make. So this Jalen Coker pick, obviously at the end of the year, he was a stud. I think he's 1A, 1B with McMillan. So he only started 3 games last year and had 400 yards. He's going to absolutely start.
And have they added any pieces though?
No. They added John Mechie, who's been sick and injured, obviously, right? Yeah. And Leggett is still there, and so is McMillan. But Coker is like, he was everybody's sleeper last year, and then he got hurt. So everybody last year super high, and he came back in like week 14, ripped it up.
Yeah.
This is fucking guaranteed.
What yard did you tell me?
599.
Yeah, someone said 599.5.
Yeah. I mean, this is I mean, if he plays 13 games, he'll win. Even if he's injured a little bit this year, he that will win. I'll fucking guarantee that shit. This will win in week 12.
So out of because I gave a pick on this show, it was the game I gave the card merchant over 3.5 cards. Right, won the first half. It ended up being like 9 yellow cards for plus 170. I think it's the best pick in the history of sports betting. Yeah, it did. Yeah, the Agudor game. Yeah. I rated that a 5.2 stars out of 5. Like I could have mortgaged everything I had.
Yeah, like Caleb Williams versus Dallas last year. I was gonna shave my head live on this fucking show.
I know.
They won
45. How many stars is this Coker pick for you personally? Where does it
4.5?
Okay, so it's a little lower than the card.
I'm not. Yeah, it's not. But like this is the thing. Injury is always a problem nowadays.
I know.
A lot of these, like, you see these season-long props tickets. Mm-hmm. It takes one guy to be out a couple weeks. You're probably thrown off, right?
Okay, my question is, if he doesn't get hurt, how many stars this pick? He plays 17 games or 6.
5.1.
Okay, so
if I knew he played 17 games,
yeah.
Oh my God, like I would be shocked if he doesn't have 900 to 1,000 yards.
So
it'll be almost double.
So can you do the Damidov and take him to get like 1,000?
Yeah,
yards
we can do that. We'll have some some tiers. This is the thing. This thing about EPH's futures picks that we're gonna have our normal prop bets. You know, Ruben Baines 5.5 sacks. This pick will be on there. I'm trying to find Ryan Flournoy's yards because if Lamar Pickens goes out, he'll be around 1,000 easily, and you'll get him at probably 400. There's like very talented guys this year that I love. What was the other one? Oh yeah, we had Carolina, but we'll have long shot parlays. Mm-hmm. We'll have, like me and Rick's Damidov LA Rams one that almost won last year with the Steelers winning the division. Yeah. We'll have those. We'll have those really like D-gen crackhead ones for everybody.
Yeah.
But this is one I just want to put out there that I feel really great about like I said, you guys will not lose a prop bet this year due to bad picks. You'll only lose one if we get an injury because we're not taking unders. Obviously, it's stupid. So
yeah,
unless you take Niners unders because
I was thinking that maybe McCaffrey or Evans probably will go down this year because that 5G.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
Well, it's going to cook them.
Yes, Mike Evans to get injured this year should be minus 10,000. Unfortunately,
I completely agree.
Like, I mean, the most beat up guy in the league is going to the worst team in the league. Like.
Yeah,
I mean, other than the turf and the Meadowlands, like holy shit.
And for all you non-conspiracy theorists out there that don't think 5G's cooking our brains,
yeah,
explain CMC.
Well, the thing that they say, this is the thing about the Niners. So they have, what is it, like some kind of like,
it's like a big cell tower.
An electrical substation.
It's like EMFs, like electromagnetic frequencies, which weaken the bones, and therefore you get more
because
injuries.
The Niners.
Do you believe it?
1,000%. Tell me one conspiracy that isn't true. Somebody tell me right now.
Rick.
In fact, words were changing.
Normal guy on the show. Rick, what's one that you think is fake?
No, what's one that you see? Yeah, what's one that you
bullshit?
Yeah.
There's probably like flat Earth. That's obviously bullshit.
Okay, yeah, I don't like
theories.
That one
are honestly they're very.
Hold on, whoa. Okay, wait. What's your opinion on flat Earth? Because I'm with Rick on this. I don't like that one.
It's misinformation. It's like a foreign entity creating shit you can't quite comprehend, and like mentally ill people who are prone to conspiracy theory will latch onto that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like a distraction, so everyone's paying attention to that while they're moving the tanks up and down Highway 2 on train
right
cars.
And building on, and all our tax dollars go to underground
Correct.
cities. Yeah.
Correct.
For the cataclysmic event.
Correct.
Anyways, back to so the Niners have been injury riddled, like horrifically. No, they have. Like George Kittle can't, like he can't even sniff health.
The
Trent Williams
got shot out of nowhere.
But this is the thing, and
just bad luck for the whole team.
Their defense has, like last year, I think they must have lost every starter, and they grinded, man, through the year. But like you look at the Bears game they played on Monday, they were just in shootouts every night. They're in a fucking shootout because they didn't have anybody left, man.
Yeah. What's your prediction for them this season?
Obviously, they're still going to be a 10-win team. It's just a really bad spot.
Well, and it's a tough division, right?
Yeah.
It's probably it's now the toughest division in all of football.
Yeah,
right?
like I mean, we've talked about the Rams on here. They're a big favorite, right?
Well, the Rams are the current favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, wait till they get Aaron Donald back.
Yeah, he'll be coming for sure.
100% he's going.
Rick, what's his comeback player of the year? Just maybe like
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe the books haven't adjusted to like a. I see that's still rumor.
He's probably not there right now.
Maybe he is, man.
Well, who's at the top, Rick?
That's gonna take a second.
Okay.
I will say this: I do believe I found a juicy little number for you as well here in the futures. Tyler Warren over 749.5 yards.
You love that?
Yes.
Yeah, no Pittman. And there's a guy who I'm not saying he's injury proof, but he's built like a brick shit.
Regardless of whether Danny Dimes is quarterback, whether they bring back old man Rivers, that is your go-to guy, right? Whether it's your starting quarterback, your backup quarterback, your third string, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he's
always going to be getting the ball. 749 is very low. I'd look at him closer to 1,000, really.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think Harold fan, and he'll go way over too, man. Way fucking over. He's a fucking stud, man.
He's a freak, man.
Yeah. Well, we'll dig into all this shit. We're gonna have like so many futures picks. It's like you guys don't even know where to look. Like there's gonna be so many. You guys are
so Aaron Donald. This is the decimal system. It is 12.0, which is what 11 to 1
plus 11.
So they've already adjusted. Fuck, man. Betting on sports like 10 years ago, man, was like the greatest shit of all time. These idiots had no clue what was going on. Now it's gotten tighter, man.
It's very tight.
So tight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I want to talk about Tyson Philpott quickly.
Okay.
So tight.
Montreal Alouettes stud. Okay, we're supposed to love the CFL on
just
here,
the Elks.
Just the Elks.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
No, honest, this like I know there's a lot of Americans that listen to this show. If anyone listens to this show, you have to go out and find some CFL games right now. If you enjoy the sport of football, you need to go find it. The CFL has been on fire for 2 years in a row. 2 nights ago now, the Elks and the Rough Riders had ridiculous game to sit there and watch. 36-34 final, 57-yard walk-off field goal to end the game. It was phenomenal.
It actually was. And what about that? What about the Winnipeg Ottawa game? Like 3 overtimes, like
triple overtime.
Man, these games have been crazy, man. Anyways, we have this. Well, I just want to talk about Tyson Philpott plus 2,000 to win MOP. I was looking if he's on pace to have 2,000 yards receiving. I was thinking, what do you guys think? Would they give it to him if he got to that number?
Well, you talk about books catching up and everything. Philpott is now 11 to 1.
Okay, perfect.
You want to know what the crazy one was, though? This time yesterday. So when I was talking about that game on Thursday between the Elks and the Rough Riders, Edmonton Elk quarterback Cody Fajardo, threw for 510 yards. Sorry.
Yeah.
He was plus 3,100 to win it. He's now plus 7.5 to win. 750 to win.
Just after that monster game, hey.
Yeah, one monster game. He crept.
Yeah, because Rankin has fallen down because
Rankin's
he's had a couple
5-1 right now.
Yeah, because he's slid down. He has the last couple of games like stats.
Who's the favorite, Rick?
Right now is Davis Alexander, quarterback of the Alouettes, who throws the ball to Tyson Philpott.
And what's his number?
2.45.
What's Vernon Adams, Rick? Because his QBR must be like video game.
VA is going off.
Yeah.
Calgary, I believe, leads the league in points for by a margin.
But
they also however, are second by 1 point in points against. That's why the record is where it is. However, Vernon Adams Jr. is 14-1.
Okay, Rick, look up his stats. I believe he has no interceptions.
I believe you're correct. I mean, they did play yesterday.
Man, I might have to make another we might have to send a crackhead with Vernon Adams on an MOP, man. Seriously.
So you think, but record will be a big factor for that, right? For the, that's why.
I mean, but I got it at 20-1. It's already 11-1. So I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think if this guy rips off 2,000, it's be hard not to give it to him. The CFL is more rewarding of other players,
other skill positions.
Whereas the NFL, it's just if you don't rush for 2,200 or have 2,000, they're not even.
If you don't set a record, essentially,
they're not even looking at you, man.
Yeah.
So. You think of the year Cooper Kupp had, remember? What did he have? 1,920. He had 140 receptions. They don't even fucking bat an eye at this guy.
Yeah, the only thing you could win in the NFL is offense.
He was a triple crown winner by a fucking lot, man. The year he had, what was it, 2022 maybe? Cooper Kupp. Holy fuck, he was unstoppable. They didn't even look at him. So I think the CFL's more prone. MOP shit is way more prone to running backs and receivers. So. It's kind of like the Heisman. You can still win the Heisman as a running back.
Absolutely.
You Travis Hunter, I see one as a fucking
DB
corner and a wide receiver. So
in 7 games, Vernon Adams has 1,989 yards. He has 20 touchdowns and 0.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna go home and just unload on that, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 500 on that. I don't give a fuck. We have to put them EPH, I think. Vernon Adams.
And with that, I bid you adieu.
Yeah.